So I wasn't expecting this to happen as soon as it has, but there has been a new acquisition put into the portfolio that I have on Fundrise. And so I want to update you guys on it, talk about it, and just get a good understanding of what it is and why they purchased it. Okay, so this is the new acquisition. It's a rental home community near Phoenix, Arizona. This investment fits in our broader strategy to invest in affordably priced rental housing across the Sun Belt. So here's the picture, I guess, of the front of the house, and I'm assuming most of the houses in the area are going to look similar to this. Here is a layout of the inside of the housing units. It seems like it's a decently sized rental unit. Super long, but nonetheless, looks really nice. Looks like it's going to be an open concept. I'm trying to find where there's the main bedroom. Foyer. I'm assuming the main door is one of these two. I'm assuming it's here. Then you walk in and then yeah, because that looks like it's gonna be the main door. Okay, so you come in through here. Wait, no. Maybe it's over here. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, looks really, really nice. Let's see, a garage. Okay, so this is gonna be the main door. That's on the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. How many baths? 1, it looks like 2, 3, or 2.5, something like that, maybe. Either way, looks decent. And then the last photo is just a, whoa, those look really nice. Looks like it's granite top. Washer, the oven, stovetop, microwave above. The hanging microwave looks really, really nice. But I really like the drawers. That's a really, really nice place to stay. Okay, let's see what it says here. We've invested roughly $1.3 million to acquire 5 brand new single-family homes within the Tortosa community of, I'm gonna butcher this, so if you're from Arizona, I apologize, Maricopa, Arizona, with plans to acquire a total of 70 rental homes in the community over roughly the next year and a half. Maricopa is part of the greater Phoenix metropolitan area, about an hour south of downtown. Interesting. This acquisition was made by a joint venture between 2 Fundrise-sponsored funds. The Fundrise Interval Fund, which invested roughly $1.8 million, and the Growth E-REIT 7, which invested $210,000. Okay, nice. The strategy is part of the value add strategy, which is acquire real estate that needs improvements and or lease up. Risk return profile is moderate to high. Expected timing / delay returns several months to a year before we can expect returns. Expected source of returns, growth with some income, which is really, really nice. Okay, business plan. By acquiring the brand new vacant homes in batches and leasing them up ourselves to assemble a stabilized community, we intend to get a better price and therefore a better potential return than if we had purchased a finished product. Okay, our initial investment at Tortosa is an all-cash purchase of 5 finished homes within the community, which is still under construction. Our intent is to acquire and lease up additional batches of roughly 8 homes per month as they deliver, and eventually taking ownership of 70 homes within the community. This phased buying structure should result in much more efficient deployment of investors' capital as opposed to holding cash for several months while waiting for an entire community to be built and then acquiring it all at once. Our intent with this and other investments in single-family rental home communities is to be a long-term investor, building a scaled portfolio that generates consistent rental income while at the same time being positioned to capture what we believe will be outsized price appreciation thanks to a confluence of demographic factors driving demand across the Sun Belt. While the properties, of course, look different than multifamily apartments, the underlying investment thesis is ultimately very similar. We've engaged in a leading property manager of single-family rental communities across the U.S., so it looks like they have someone that's going to manage these properties, which is really nice. So they focus strictly on, from what I can tell and what I understand from this article, they're focusing strictly on purchasing investments, and if they need to be renovated, they will renovate them depending on the strategy that they're going with and the area. And then they bring in somebody to manage their properties, which is awesome. It means that they're an expert in what they do. They hire someone who's an expert in what they do to take over. We expect the aggregate purchase price of all 70 homes in the completed community will be roughly $19.3 million. While we acquired the homes in an all-cash transaction, we intend to use portfolio level financing with the aim of increasing expected returns and freeing up cash to deploy elsewhere. Why we invested. Growing local economy. According to the 2020 US Census, among all large cities in the country, Phoenix grew the fastest over the past decade, with a growth rate of 11.2%. That population boom has helped fuel rent growth for single-family rental properties in particular, as Phoenix saw rents for single-family rental homes increase by 14% year over year in 2021, according to a study by CoreLogic, the most of any American metropolitan area observed. Social distancing friendly. We believe the privacy provided by the community's full detached and individual homes will be particularly attractive to renters seeking an additional level of social distancing, or who simply need more living space as norms around work and school shift. Institutional quality asset. This deal is structured so as to allow us to acquire tranches of homes in regular batches throughout the year, directly from a nationally recognized home builder. Once our investment in the 70 homes is complete, we'll have added an institutional quality asset of ready-to-rent homes to our portfolio, consisting entirely of brand new construction. And that's it. Awesome. Now you may be wondering why I'm interested in this acquisition specifically and not purchasing properties on my own alongside my wife. And the answer is really simple. We just don't have the cash to do that currently. We do have a rental property and we do have our primary residence, and we have mortgages on both. However, we just don't have the cash lying around to invest in other properties. When we do gather the cash and our other expenses are taken care of, then we'll look at pulling in single family or multifamily rental properties. But until then, this is a fantastic way for me to put in a little bit of money and allow it to work for us while we save larger chunks of money on the other end. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. My name is Oscar, and I'll see you guys in the next video.